You're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And all the way down inside the 5. To the 4.
Complete to Travis Kelsey. First,
the goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 2.
Tyreek Hill. His third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
5 yards on the play.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the 50, it's Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. High throw, but the catch is made. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
They're going to go for it. It's Smith. Completes it to Hardman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 77 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Smith. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
47 yards.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunity.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Cleveland Ferrell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And this offense continues to pour it on. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 52, Mike 52. You don't want nothing.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Avoids him at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
To number 10.
Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handling.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 56 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop them.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Throwing now, Smith. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it will wind up just being incomplete. On 2nd and 10. Smith steps away to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Now's the time. Don't give him nothing.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for Denver, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.